What's going on, LEGO fans? Welcome back. Alex here, bringing you yet another update to the building of this LEGO city. And we start up here where we are now kind of solidifying the airport area here. So we have the airport building. I've just used the same building for now here in the middle of things, and still kept the 3 runways. It works so far. So I'm not going to make any changes yet. But this might change a little bit when I go through the city another time. Still not sure about the space program. There's not a lot of room over there. We'll see what happens. But yes, I do want the Saturn V somewhere around here, whether it's a real rocket or just on display for fun. The 2-layer parking garage is set and it's ready to go and to get filled up with a bunch of cars. And here I've tried to create a working roads that go through the airport here, just so you see how they go across. There's kind of that transition from the light bluish gray roads to the green roads across the double rails. This is kind of where I'm thinking about keeping the airport shuttle end-of-line station that goes to the airport. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's obviously very barren. Still just laying down the basics here, guys. That's just kind of getting the roads all figured out, and then we'll go crazy. Another big update is this lower section right here. I've been kind of ignoring this as I've been working on the upper level, the downtown area. So I've worked really hard to get this all set up. So this is kind of what I have come up with right now. A little bit of updates to the pier. So this is kind of the beginning of the ocean on this side, more the industrial side. It is kind of a mess. This is kind of the place where I throw a lot of pieces just for the moment, since they are in my way on the other side. But move some things around, and you can kind of see how I've used the launch and load seaports as the divider between the water and land. So you can kind of see where my tables divide with the blue and the gray felt. So that is kind of working right now. Yes, I have those turns. I don't really like that, but I don't have any straights because I am using them all along the front of right here. So this is basically, this side of the city is my early 90s city. All these old sets that are, a lot of them 25 years or older in some cases. And of course, these road plates are very, very old. These are the old gray plates, and I'm using every single one that I have to stretch along the front of this table all the way here to where it goes underneath the downtown area. So I don't really like that the fact that there are a lot of these crosses, but I had to use what I had. Otherwise, I'm going to have to order them from across the ocean, because I can't find a local seller that has these. And when I say local, I mean in the States. So I'll keep looking and replace them, but for now it does the job just barely. And I think for the most part, this area right here, I think it works. I try to put in some parking for the train station. The train station is working pretty good. I like the setup. It's getting filled in pretty well. And my attempt to put in some parking spaces, hopefully that's enough room to fit some cars. Not too large cars, but some more compact cars will be able to park in there just fine. Hey, look, I got the old, well, not old, but this particular hospital has been in storage for several months, if not a year, mostly because I had that one out. And with that one out, I didn't really have much of a need of another place, but I thought this hospital worked pretty good. So I put that here, put it back together, and slapped this parking garage right next to it, as well as the old Shell station, and it's looking pretty good. So this has been the big accomplishment here over the last few days anyway, and as it stands right now, this is how I'm gonna keep it. With that side of the city out of the way, I can now concentrate on this right here. This is still the blank slate that I have yet to work on. And I've mostly been trying to clean things up, get things built back together. I'm finding that Jimmy, my 4-year-old, has been stealing things, taking them apart, and distributing the pieces randomly throughout the basement and sometimes upstairs. It's very difficult to having a 4-year-old around when you're trying to build a Lego city, let me tell you. But we're making it work, slowly but surely. So here's all of the mayhem right now. So we'll get there slowly but surely. This area right here, the front of it, I think, let me see if I've done anything different here. I've tried to working on the monorail track, trying to figure out how I'm going to get this to go down to this level. And then, of course, trying to put up some shops on either end of Town Square here. On the other side there, I'm going to put a Shell station. At least I'm going to try that anyway. And everything else, I think, is pretty much the same as last time. I think, where's the train? Oh, I do need to show you the train yard on the other side. I've made some changes on that side as the Metro liner makes its way around. Very cool, very cool. And let's see, I think for the most part, yeah, this area is fine. This area is still looking pretty sweet. Oh, looks like the garage door on that fire brigade is broken. I need to fix that. And but let me hop over to the other side and I'll show you what's been done over there. On the other side here, I want to take a look at the airport. I'm going to show you how the plates are working on this side. This is probably the least lit area of my basement. If I look over here, all these can lights, there's lots of them. Right here, there's only one. That's all I could fit because of the HVAC and everything up there in the ceiling. So my awesome wife, as she joins me down here, is going to put a light fixture of some type, I guess, on the wall and illuminate this area for me. Thanks, babe. Awesome. All right, let's take a look at how these plates are working over here. The parking garage is awesome. I really like how this has turned out. Yeah, it's only 2 levels. I missed the 3, but it's functional, and I think it actually can accommodate more cars. So over here, I had to do a little trickery with the roads. I'm not really sure if I'm liking this, but I had to extend it 8 studs to make sure it would fit this particular ramp, because obviously it's a little to the left here when it should be to the right, but I didn't want to move it, so that's the way it is. If you're curious to know where I'm getting these ramps from, this is a ramp from set 6600-2. I think it's called Highway Construction. It came out in like 2002, and I'm sure you can find the pieces on Bricklink. So as I scooch along here and take a look at the airport from this angle, it's kind of fun. And here as well. I also want to draw some attention to this. This is actually an X plate, and just like this, but I have removed, as you see, pretty efficiently all of the white from it. And I'm going to do a video on how I do that, so you can actually modify these to be to have the paint that you want on them, because I don't know, those zebra crossings just get a little bit excessive. This is temporary. I just threw these in here right now to cover the green. I'm thinking I'm not going to have an access hole anymore because this area right here is just too darn convenient to put stuff. Yeah, it's got a lot of roads on there. That's not going to stay. I'm just playing around with some different configurations. But the more and more I play around with this area, the less likely I think I am to actually putting a little access hole there. So whatever, it's still going to be just fine. I'm loving the Avengers Tower. I love where it is, so I'm keeping it there. As you can see, I've rebuilt the plates, put it on 3 of these, what are they, 32 by 16 plates there, and as you see the Bugatti Chiron there, just waiting for Mr. Start to go. So yeah, here we go on this side. Let me back up here a little bit. And this was the big addition right here, a small train yard on the upper level. I thought would be kind of fun to do. So this is my attempt at it. Obviously it's not decorated, no buildings, but just obviously some train lines to park these 9-volt powered trains. So I got the Emerald Knight up here in that mock that I put together. And so that's kind of what I have right now. And for that space, it kind of works. It's out of the way. And a train yard, it's a train yard. It looks okay. Everything else is pretty much, I think, the same from last time I did a video. And like I said, I think right here I'll put together a little Shell station. And I think that might be about it. Maybe try to put a small train station here. So I'll have a bus station as well. So I think this is working pretty well. I think, and then down here, no idea what I'm going to do. This is just a big, huge mess, and here's some of that, the results of some of that craziness that my 4-year-old is providing for me. So anyway, it's good. All right, so that is going to be the update for now. I did pick up a couple of sets. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I got down here in the dark end of the basement. Walk. All right, so here we go. Let me turn the light on. My goodness. Got multiple lights. I like it. So I've got in the last. Let's see. I got the Batcave, and then I got the carousel. So that came in this week. So very excited to put that together, and we're going to be able to get this all. The amusement park's going to be awesome. It's going to take a lot of space. I'm trying to get as many of these large gray base plates together as I can. to create just a very nice open area. Also to resolve some concerns about how barren a lot of this is right now. Yeah, it's bare. There's not a lot going on. There's no cars, there's no people, there's no greenery, trees, whatever the case might be. That will come much later. Right now, I'm just trying to get the roads down and the buildings placed in a reasonable order. This, I don't know, do you guys like having this open? I mean, kind of, I know it's not how a city would be, but when visitors come by, it's kind of fun to see underneath the tables and kind of see what's going on underneath a little bit. But anyway, this is kind of where I want to put a road. So a road would go through here, come out here, and then obviously access the rest of the city. I got a question the other day about a potential ramp on this side. It makes sense to do something on this side so that people can get down from this side, and then having to go all the way back around and come underneath. So I think that is a good suggestion, and I will see if I can make that work somehow, some way. But right now, no. I'm just happy to have this mostly together on this end. It's kind of nice. I like coming over here and just looking at things because it looks like it's actually working and it looks like a real city. This is kind of the access point to the industrial area, so this will be more of a gated place where, you know, not just anybody can kind of go through here and gain access to the pier and so forth. So, all right, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for now. Thanks so much for checking it out. I appreciate all your comments and suggestions. They are awesome, and keep them coming. And I'll keep working on this as much as I can, and hopefully we can make this all work and come together here in the next few weeks. All right, thanks so much, and we'll see you guys very soon. Later. Bye-bye.